Hello everybody and welcome back to my Football Manager 2016 Manchester United career Let's Play video series. And I've played a couple of games obviously off camera, as I said I was going to at the end of the last episode, and just basically want to quickly cover over some of the important happenings in the world of football that you would have missed. Big news, Chelsea have sacked their manager. And other managers who are also in the hot seat for getting sacked are Sony Wenger, Alan Pardew and Steve Bruce. Now what surprises me somewhat is that Chelsea are looking to replace Antonio Conte with Louis van Gaal, who I'm pretty sure they would have seen how pathetic he was managing Man United. Why would Chelsea want him? I mean, they're 7th in the league, so, you know, it's quite a bold decision to sack the manager, especially when you think Arsene Wenger, sitting down there in 13th, hasn't been sacked yet, and especially after we hammered them 8-0. So what else has been happening in the world of football? Oh yes, I had a very close game with Southampton that I only managed to narrowly scrape 1-0, and in that game as well, let's change this up a bit, because these screens are a bit woeful. Yeah, Zlatan got sent off right on the stroke of half time, which made it really tough for us. I mean, really tough. I mean, they were really looking like being a bogey side. We just could not. You know, despite the number of chances we had, we could not score. We could not beat them. And when Zlatan got red carded right on the stroke of half time, it was like, oh God, you know, this match is going to be it for us. You know, we're not going to get anything out of this game. But thankfully, Memphis managed to score in about the 64th minute, and we managed to just basically scrape a 1-0 victory. But that match was certainly one of the most concerning ones I've managed. I don't know whether the team's getting a little bit overconfident based on the results we've been having, but we're going to obviously go and play Leicester now in a top of the table clash, and hopefully, I mean, obviously I've got to sort out swap them over, because obviously Zlatan's now got a 3-match suspension following his red card, and then he got a further 2-match ban on top of that from his from the FA because of the nature of the challenge. So I'm going to put Pogba on for Schneiderlin, and I'm going to go play the match. A win against Leicester here would be great. It'd separate us by 3 points, and as we head in towards December, see out the calendar year, it'd be nice to be leading the Premiership as the new year rolls in. Yeah, they beat us in the Community Shield, so I want to beat them today. Come on then. See if we've learned anything from the Community Shield game. Rashford. Oh, he got brought down there, surely, referee. Come on, Memphis. Rashford. Oh. Go, young Marcus. Pogba again finds Darmian with a telling pass. Darmian squares it straight into the box. Rashford with plenty of room. Put it away quite easily. And we take the lead. Let's see if we can hang on to it this time. Oh, Henrik Mkhitaryan offside. Okazaki. To Rooney, to Memphis. Safe hands of Schmeichel. Go on, Rooney, son. Go on, Rooney. Offside again, Depay. Just straying a little bit, aren't we? We're not being as vigilant as we should be when it comes to our positioning. Oh, come on. Body checked him there. Well, Leicester are playing very, very physical. Memphis. He'll punish him for that eventually. Luke Shaw picks out Memphis. He just sees it home. No fuss. Okazaki. Half time. Very good. Very good, lads. Calmly. Come on, lads. Let's not take any more nonsense from Leicester. Let's avenge the defeat in the Community Shield. Get us ahead in the league. Tell you what, there's not a lot of action in this game, is there? A lot of highlights. Vardy. Right, what I'm going to do is make some changes in a second. Right, I'm going to bring Martial on for Rashford. Bring Juan Mata on for Mkhitaryan. And then I'm going to bring Fosu Mensah on for Schweinsteiger in that defensive midfield role. I've been experimenting with him there in a couple of games and he seems to work quite well, and Rashford just got his second goal just as I'm about to substitute him. Oh, Oh, Rooney got dispossessed there. But Memphis gets the ball, finds the pass across the goal. Rashford, open net almost. He ain't going to miss that. So 3-0 now. I think we've comfortably won this game. They might score a consolation goal. They might not. But yeah, I'm happy that we're maintaining our position in the top of the table. Smalling's getting a few more headers now. He's starting to be one of our main threats from corners. That was actually Bailly. Smalling was just loitering on the far post. Smalling almost got his second goal there. Oh, Martial. Vardy's away. Jones blocks the shot. I'll have to have a look at my team in a minute. Why have I got Smalling, Bailly and Jones playing? Who isn't playing? Is it Shaw? Because Darmian's right back. I'm not playing Luke. That seems like a bit of a mess up. Unless he's injured. Or did I rotate the squad a bit? I rotated the team somewhat, I think. Been rotating the team a bit. Right. Depay, man of the match. 1 goal, 1 assist. Chelsea got beat, so they're not going anywhere in the league. We've managed to put 3 points between us and Leicester. Memphis was outstanding. Give Memphis a bit of a morale boost. The run goes on. The run goes on. Continues. But tactics. Shaw, Jones, Smalling. Where's... So how is Bailly on? Unless... No, because I made the right... I definitely put Marshall on, didn't I, in that match? I'm confused now. Let's go and have a look. I brought Bailly on instead of Juan Mata. That's where I messed up. So Bailly spent a game playing as a right winger. Right, Tuanzebe loan has come to an end. Right, Tuanzebe. There he is. I'm going to send him to my affiliate at Wigan. Oh, what? Because I have an affiliate now, I've got Wigan. Right, Carrick, you're not living up to the dream. Wayne Rooney is not living up. Tuanzebe's, yeah. Praise player, praise training level. Devontae, he's training well. Look at his little cheerful little monkey face. And then, so actually none of our first team are making outstanding performances in training. Depay, November Barclays Player of the Month, 3 United players. Luke Shaw gets the Young Player of the Month. Well done. Don't get a Goal of the Month though. And I, of course, win the Manager of the Month with my record. I'm the only manager that wasn't beaten. So, pretty pleased with that. Now we've got the So we're expected to pass the financial fair play. That's good. Good to know. We have extra transfer funds. A transfer budget of 152 million. What? That seems like a mistake. He's given us 152 million more to spend. So I've got to beat Villa. $150 million. Now it might means I've got to start thinking about the January transfer window now, doesn't it? Who I would bring in with that sort of money available. Arsenal want Rashford. Arsenal aren't going to get Rashford. I can increase the wage budget to nearly 5 million a week. That's insane. Oh, and I got an achievement for it as well. Shrewd spender. Okay. So let's have a look then. We're going to play Villa, but we are going to make some changes. We'll give Rooney a break. Buy on for Jones. Boffett Jackson for Luke Shaw. Michael Carrick for Schweinsteiger. I'm tempted to give Romero a game, actually. And Herrera for Pogba, perhaps? Yeah, why not? It's not very often I get to change the team completely to such levels. I've got some quality players to bring on. Alright, let's go. Let's go for it. Let's try and win this game. Or lose it, you know, whichever. It's Carling Cup, Capital One Cup. It's not a priority for us to win it, but I like to give the youngsters a chance. As well as some of the older statesmen who haven't played, like Carrick, who is transfer listed now at the club, actually. One of the monthly board meetings, the board decided he perhaps isn't good enough to be at the club any longer. He is, 35 years of age, so I have transfer listed him, despite the fact that I offered him that 1-year extension on top of his current contract. Then Rashford gives us a good early lead. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way the season's going so far, the way it's shaping up. I'm still on course to achieve all my targets. Bring greatness back to United. I'm pleased that all the players are playing and performing well, and morale seems to be really, really good. I've not got anybody really kicking up a stink in the team. And the Herrera's voiced a couple of times that he wants more first team football, and I've basically told him, players ahead of him are playing much, much better. And if he wants to play first, I'm happy to transfer him. And then he seemed to shut up, so Lovely goal again from Marcus Rashford there. There's Fosu. He's turning into a bit an attacking right back. Penalty. Rashford maybe steps up to get his hat-trick here, does he? Yes! There we go, 19 minutes into the game and it's already pretty much beyond doubt. Another foul. Ooh. 2 shots, 2 off target for them. Oh, Martial gets on the score sheet. Rashford let that go. He obviously got the shout from Martial. One thing I have noticed in the matches, when I have rotated the squad like this, the front two seem to play a lot better together than Zlatan and Rooney. Although Zlatan and Rooney are my first choice, obviously, strike partnership when they're not suspended or injured or whatever. I think if you look at the amount of minutes that Martial and Rashford have played together compared to the amount of minutes that Zlatan and Rooney have played together, Martial and Rashford are far more productive. I think they have the better goals to minutes ratio. Half time. Tell you what, something I'm going to do which is very unusual for me, I am going to make some changes at half time actually. I'm going to give a couple of players a chance. Because again, Memphis and Mkhitaryan don't really need to play 90 minutes. Whereas Lingard, I think, and Mata would benefit from some game time. in a match like this, because they are sadly not first choice in the league because of the performances that Memphis and Mkhitaryan have been putting in. But again, I want to keep the match sharp because, you know, over the December and January period, games can be quite tough. Play a lot of games in a lot of challenging conditions, so squad depth is very useful at this time of year. And they've scored. They've got a consolation. I don't mind to see that. I don't mind that. Gabby Bulldog Face manages to find the net. Despite a challenge coming in from Smalling, is that? No, Bothwick Jackson, wasn't it, the left back? Smalling gets a header. Restores our 4-goal cushion. Mata swings in the corner. Out jumps the Villa defenders and puts it away. And if you heard that noise, I've just been joined by the cat, who's very intrigued by what's going on at the moment in the season, and is pleased to watch another decisive performance from my United team. Let's make a last change of the match. Last change. Who should we bring on? Schleidlin for Carrick, perhaps? Or Herrera? Carrick. Because obviously he's old. He's decrepit. Oh, Marshall, sloppy touch. Oh, I thought that was in then. Thought that was in. Thought Rashford had added his fourth. In fact, I just love how the team keeps pushing forward. Even though we're 85 minutes into the match, we've got a 5-1 lead. They're still pushing forward, trying to get more goals. You wouldn't have seen that under Louis van Gaal or David Moyes. This is definitely more the Fergie mentality. You're going to go out there and you're going to destroy teams. And I like that. I like the fact we've rediscovered our old philosophy. Calmly. And we got the boys G'd up for that one. Rashford. Sensational. We're on a roll. We've got another achievement. (5-1). Quarter final, so we're through to the semis then. And Roberto Di Matteo thinks Man United aren't as good as they think they are, says he, with his championship side. You would love to be Man United, but you're not good enough. Travis Johnson. He's currently on loan, isn't he? Is he at Chelsea? No, he's in the under-18s. Why was I thinking he was on loan at Chelsea? No idea. No idea. Why would Chelsea loan a player like him? Right, let's have a look then. Let's have a look at who is our semi-final opponent then. Sellout expected from Man United. View the draw. Burnley. Oh, could get a final with Man City. Manchester Derby final in the Capital One Cup. We're the better team. Okay, so I think let's have a look at the schedule. I don't think I've got Chelsea in. I might skip ahead. I might play the next 3 games, the Burnley, the Standard, and the West Ham game off camera again. Come back for the Chelsea game and then the Christmas games. See how we do over the Christmas period, and then hopefully come January the 1st we'll be top of the table and go into the last half of the season looking to recapture our greatness. So for now, thank you for watching the video. Again, leave any likes, comments or feedback in the section below, and join me again in the next video. Goodbye for now.